Introduction to Economics, Roots of Economic Way of Thinking, Part 5, adapted from my college notes taken a couple of years ago, presented by Doug Bainbridge. I will pick up from where I left off at the end of Part 4. Second law of demand. Demand is more elastic in the long run. A term to consider here, and with a lot of analysis with economics, is ceteris paribus, defined as holding all other things constant. Below is a graphical example of the second law of demand. What we're changing is the price. We're increasing the price from P0 level to P1 level. And note that in each example, it's the same. So, in the case of whatever good we're talking about here, we're changing the price while holding all other things constant. And with that in mind, we're showing how the second law of demand is that demand is more elastic in the long run. In the left graphical example below, for the short run, where demand is relatively inelastic, we see where the price increases from P0 to P1, and the quantity purchased reduces from Q0 to Q1. Demand curve has the shape that you see there. But moving to the right, the more elastic and long run example, again holding all other things constant and just changing the price, and of course time expands. We're talking about longer bit of time, and we increase the price from P0 to P1, but the quantity over the long run decreases from Q0 to Q1 in that case, which is greater than for the short run. And the demand curve has less of a slope in the long run example. So this shows demand is more elastic in the long run. Realizing throughout all of this, these are very, very basic laws, rules, theorems, postulates, assumptions, and only down the road with economic analysis will I be showing how this applies to our real world. Parting thoughts. A couple things to think about when considering supply and demand. Economists Thomas Malthus and David Ricardo are cited in the notes at this point, and reading literature by them and about them can be quite a useful venture in my opinion. An additional note to that is reading them will cover much more than what I'm covering here. Anyway, back to those couple things to think about. 1. Change in quantity demanded, meaning moving up and down the demand curve, like when we increased the price in the previous slide, means the change is affected by a change in price. Change in demand, the demand curve moves up or down, for example, means that something other than price is affecting the situation being modeled by the analysis. Hope you find this helpful. And again, this is presented by Doug Bainbridge. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye.